Hey everybody, welcome back to another toy review video. This is Stitch993 and today we're reviewing another potato head. Today it's Spudbob Squarepants. This is the Nickelodeon Spongebob Squarepants potato head. Came out in 2010 and this was actually a very interesting story I want to share with you in regards to my acquiring of this potato head. So back when this came out, my sister she still is, but she was really into SpongeBob. So I got this for her as a Christmas present, and at the time I was thinking, well, I'll get her one now and get me one later, because, you know, at that time I wasn't really into collecting potato heads like I am now. So when it came out, I think this was like a $15 or $17 toy, which was right in my market price for buying stuff for Christmas. So she, as far as I know, she still has her copy to this day. And years go by and I'm like, okay, I'm getting into collecting potato heads. This is one that's always been on my wish list, so let me go ahead and buy it. And come to find out, somehow this was one of the rarer potato heads that, you know, you can't buy in stores anymore. And it's just like, man. So for years I'm seeing on eBay $50, $60, $80, $100. Just price just keeps going up. COVID happens, price goes up even higher. And I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to get this potato head, at least not in the box. They had a couple that were sold just with the parts, which I would have been fine with, but I really wanted the box just because it has this really nice art style. We'll get into the box. I swear we'll get into the box. I'll show all the sides to it and we'll get into the figure, but I kind of want to tell the story. So late one night, I'm just happening to scroll eBay, and I saved the Spudbob Squarepants search as you can, at least as you can, recording of this in 2023. And lo and behold, somebody posts this one right here, complete in box, never opened, for $20, and I think the shipping and handling was free. It had not been on the eBay marketplace for like, and it was buy now. You didn't even have to bid for it. Because I saw that person, I'm like, oh, but you're gonna have to bid. It's gonna go up in price. No, somehow somebody did not know what I guess what the going price was, or just wanted to get rid of it, and it was selling for $20. I bought it right there and then, paid for it, and yeah, so that's how I own it now. And you know, I've seen since then a couple more have come up with that price. So who knows? Maybe the price is finally going down, or maybe, you know, people just are finding this in their storage and like, well, I don't collect potatoes, or I don't collect SpongeBob. So yeah, good luck to you guys out there. As I said, right now it's kind of a weird range in regards to selling. I've seen this go for, if you want it complete in box, anywhere between $20 and $100 as the recording of this video, which is August 2023. So but let's look at the box and look at the figure. So on the front of this box, we have, of course, the Play School logo and the title, as well as, at the time, the regular potato head mascot here. We have the Mr. Potato Head logo up here at the top, and of course the Spongebob Squarepants Nickelodeon and his face right there. We've got this plastic kind of vacuum seal around this figure, so he does kind of pop out of the box here a little bit. You can see the nose pops out here, but that way you can see the character in detail. They have been doing this for a while. It's either going to be one of two things. You're either going to have a figure like this, where it's vacuum sealed and you can look into it and see what the figure is, or it's going to be like a box where you just have basically like a photo or a drawing of the potato head and the pieces. So on the left side, we just have a very detailed, looks maybe digitally painted close-up SpongeBob's face, and of course all the logos. On the right hand side, we have the contents of the box, which includes one nose, one pair of eyes, one pair of square pants, one pair of legs with shoes, one mouth, two arms, a potato body, and one sponge head. And on the back here, Oh, I forgot to add that, I'm not sure if you can see that really well, but he says he's one salty Spud. Now on the back here, we've got, of course, the title again, a nice photo of the figure as it's fully built, and you got the copyright. So this was 2010, and if you watch my video of the history and the evolution of the potato head design, you'll know that in 2010, that was the year that the potato heads changed from the figure most of us grew up with to this new slimmer figure with the more holes, and that now the feet had legs and pants to them. And I always felt they changed the design, or at least made the pants and legs design for this figure. I mean, it just was really, a really big coincidence that Hasbro changes their design to now he officially has legs and pants, and just a couple months later, boom, Spongebob Squarepants potato head comes out. So, who knows, they may have had this license for a while and they were finally trying to figure out, so they just decided to redesign it. Or, yeah, it could just been a happy coincidence, and as soon as they got the design, Nickelodeon came to them, or they came to Nickelodeon, and this is how we got it. Anyways, it has this little blurb here on the back that I'll read. So it says, now your favorite potato has his sea legs on and is making a big splash mash. Mix and match the different parts to create all kinds of wacky looks with this seaworthy Spud. And remember, you don't need to be round to be a well-rounded potato. I feel like that was that last part there. Hasbro was really trying to not be as close on the potato head being heavy set. They were really pushing for potato head to be more quote-unquote healthy. It was a weird time in the early 2010s where even toy companies were trying to be healthy with their characters. But anyways, so as you see, this is still in the box, which means I have not opened it yet. So we're going to do that right here. I am going to take this tape off. I'm going to try to be as delicately as possible here. So I'm going to use scissors here, and of course, younger viewers, whenever opening something, please be careful when opening it and make sure you have some type of supervision. Collectors, of course, be careful when opening boxes. You don't want to rip the contents. So, just should be just the one right here. Man, they really did. Okay, there's the one piece here, and I think that's it. I think it's just that one piece, and we're able to take it out. All right. So, with that said, there we go. Let's open that up. And is he just going to come out? Yes, he is. Awesome. Oh, gotta be careful with that nose, though. Alright, so we're going to take this box and put it down here. Alright, so now we got him out. He doesn't have any zip ties on him or anything. So that means this piece, I see the plastic is taped right here, so that means, yep, there we go. Just be able to come out right here. And perfect. And we'll keep the box. Alright, so I'm going to take the potato head, well, I'm going to take each of the pieces of potato head out so you can see them up closer, and then we'll put them all back together, of course. So, of course, we've got the eyeballs, a nice glossy sheen. Looks like there's a bit of a blemish right here from where the molding is, but it's just your normal eyes with the little pupil in them. We've got the sponge head, which has the eyebrows painted on there. It's got a little tab at the bottom to fit into the slot at the top. And interesting enough, there's no holes, even though it does show all these little dents, there's no holes so that you could fit anything else into them except for the one piece in the front right here, which is where the eyes would go. Of course, we have the two hands. We've got the what I call the waving hand, because it looks like he's waving. and the holder hand, the cup hand, just because it looks like you could, if you had certain accessories, he could hold them. We've got the nose, which interesting enough has this really long tab in here. I don't know why it's so long. Maybe to counterweight because of the weird shape of the nose. I don't know. Most of the noses, even at that time and still today, they don't come with this long of a dowel. They usually are about the same size as the rest of the pieces, which is about that right there, or maybe even that right there. So it is really interesting to have him with that long of a nose piece. Interesting. We've got the open mouth smile with the Spongebob buck teeth and cheeks. And on the back you can see it's one yellow color, one shade color. We've got the feet and legs, which shows just kind of a black bottom and his white socks, and of course the black shoes or brown shoes. And then of course we've got the square pants, which includes the tie, and is made of a more malleable plastic, so it is bendable. Right there, it's got little tabs in there so that when you put the potato in, it kind of fits to that shape, and of course little holes for the arms. And then we have the regular potato head with the 3 holes, both left and right, and of course the back with including the hole in the butt. We've got the slots at the top and bottom here, the 2 eye and nose holes, and of course the mouth design that is able so you can pose the mouth better. So now let's put them back together here. Let's put the pants back on first. Lift the pants up, get the arms in. I guess we could have put the mouth on first, but it's okay because the pants are malleable, so you can bend them up and down. And we can even move the mouth around if we wanted to, so we'll do that. We've got the nose here, which again, it doesn't need to be that long. I'm gonna do that again, just so you see. So this basically goes almost into the middle of potato head here. That's just interesting. Okay, and of course we gotta put the head on first because got to line up the eye socket here, and voila. One interesting thing here to note, if you haven't noticed, I'll point out, no ears. Now of course he doesn't have ears in the show, so it would be weird to include ears, but as I said, there's no holes on the sides, so even if you wanted to put ears on, you could not. And it's even blocking basically 1.5 of the holes here in the back. And of course no holes on the top here, so you really can't do much with this headpiece here. That's unfortunate. This, because of how malleable it is and got the holes for arms, you could really use this with almost any potato head. Probably even some of the older ones too. Maybe. The older ones were a bit rounder at the bottom. But with it being kind of a softer plastic here, you might be able to squeeze them in there. Let me know down in the comments if you had this one growing up and if you ever used this piece on any of the old potato heads here. So that's going to be it for the Spudbob Squarepants potato head. Again, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this potato head. I really like the overall design. The colors match the cartoon. The facial sculpture pieces are great. Even the eyebrows are very cute. I honestly would have liked a couple more accessories maybe like a couple from like the show, like a jellyfish net or a pair of glasses, or heck, even a little Gary Potato Head pet would have been interesting to have with this. But who knows? Maybe I mean, the Spongebob is still around, so they can always revisit this toy if they want to, and add to it and update it as they like. But that's going to be it, and let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe to this video for future Potato Head reviews and future toy reviews in the future, and watch some of my older Potato Heads reviews. I've reviewed probably about 10 or so Potato Heads at this point, with lots more to come in the future here. And until next time, thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.